Water in video games sometimes adds to the atmosphere of a game. Sometimes water is a huge part of the gameplay mechanics, and sometimes water just looks downright awful. Nonetheless, water physics in video games have gone through many iterations. Here are the top 10 water levels in video game history. First up, Super Mario 64 holds a special place in my heart. Just listen to this aquatic soundtrack. Not only are the swimming mechanics some of the best in early 3D games of the 90s, but it showed us that we can create these environments in games and enjoy them. By the way, if you never played this game, it's iconic and you should get a Nintendo 64 now. Number 2, Aquatic Mine in Sonic Adventure. In 2 Battle, this is a classic you played on GameCube during the summer at 9 years old, listening to the soundtrack that's just mellow and chilled to the ears. Mostly the music adds to the horrible level design that could have you searching for the emerald shards for way too long, but otherwise the music saved the level. Number 3, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, a title from Naughty Dog, a first-party studio from Sony PlayStation. This is one of the early games of the late first decade of the 2000s that made truly realistic water. From its iconic jungle levels to wavy waters on a jet ski, Uncharted Drake's Fortune set the modern benchmark for what water in games look like today. In 2025, even in its sequels Uncharted 2, 3, and 4, they got more evolved with water physics, especially for Uncharted 3's shipwreck level that used water in interesting waves or ways. Haha, see what I did there? Number 4, Batman Arkham Knight, developer Rocksteady's critically acclaimed masterpiece and third entry in the main story trilogy, features some of the strongest rain and water physics in the game, from the Batmobile getting mud and sludge on its tires due to rainy weather in Gotham City, or water glistening the streets as you walk on them. Mad ethos game, truly stylistic and added to the dark gothic atmosphere. Number 5, BioShock 2. The idea of being in an underwater city always fascinated me, especially with the Tales of Atlantis. Here in this game, you are in the underwater city of Rapture, BioShock being known for its close corridors, first-person action combat with horror elements made this a treat for gaming and is really a peak moment. Number 6, Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar outdoes itself with each entry from its studios, and I'm sure GTA 6 will be a big leap for gaming standards as they always set the bar higher than ever before. But their franchise Red Dead is known for its serene lakes, and in this virtual Wild West, you can see the waves crashing in the distance. Number 7, Subnautica. This survival and exploration video game has become a cult favorite online and is known for its mostly ocean setting, but where it shines is the horror aspects of being underwater and the vast underwater ecosystem that is waiting for you. Number 8, Echo. The dolphin had to make it in here as a classic from the Sega era, and the use of water and the soundtrack makes this game a genuine standard amongst all the mentions before. You will love this game for its vibe and music, and the gameplay can be fun at times, especially in their approach to level design with water. Number 9, Super Mario Sunshine. The brown gooey levels are some of the most fun. I think Nintendo couldn't call it poop because kids would be playing the game, but this game single-handedly carried the GameCube. The mechanics were innovative, and it's the only game where your boy Mario is actually a plumber for once. LOL. Do yourself a favor and go play this classic, and by the way, the soundtrack is to go crazy for. Last but not least, Crysis 3, a game known for its opening demo, has some of the best water physics created in video game history. No, only does the water crash, ripple, and create noises for water that I haven't heard in a game only in real life. But this game has great use for water destruction. You should play this action first-person shooter, it's AD very well. Alright, so that's my top 10 games, and make sure you subscribe and watch my previous video on why the Dead Space remake is a masterpiece. a lot of you had something to say, and interested if more of you have your personal comments. Alright, see you in the next one, and thanks Patreons for your support. If you want to support the channel, check out our Patreon below.